How you guys doing? It's me, Jack Panthermage. Now, before we begin, I wanted to thank you guys so much for all your questions for my second Q&A video. It means a lot. It really does, guys. And I also wanted to give some shout outs. And one is for you, my dear bestie, Margot. You're such a pleasure to talk to, my friend. And you're just such a sweet, sweet woman. Thanks so much, Margot. And also to two furry YouTubers. One of them is another friend of mine named Akaban Bluepaw. And the other is, we all know who he is, Greeny Wolf. Guys, you follow them on Twitter and subscribe to their YouTube channels. They are amazing. Trust me, you'll love them. They're they're such they're such talented people. Okay, now where do I begin? Oh, I know. The first one is from Duran Wolf. Hey, how you doing, Duran? He asks, what are your top 5 favorite horror movies? Okay, well, there's Final Destination, there's Saw, The Purge, Child's Play, and the last one would be the Alien Saga. Oh, I love Aliens. That's a great movie. Um, Richard Renard, what is your first furry con you've ever attended? Well, it was AntherCon 2018. That was my first con. Oh, I had such a great time too. A really nice mug, by the way. Yep. Alright. Rage Wolf. He asks, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? And what is your favorite piece in your Star Wars collection? Well, I got a few favorites, definitely. It would be Revenge of the Sith. Let me see. There's also The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, and Rogue One. Yeah, and my favorite piece of my Star Wars collection. I got a few. Let me show you. Wolven got me the figures in the box, and my brother got me the Darth Maul figure. Thanks again for these gifts, Wolven. All right. So, all right. Raymond B. Colley. Oh, my fursuit brother. He asks, what's the best thing about being a Sith? All the dark side cookies you could ever eat. And let's face it, to me, it's powerful. I just love it. If you ask me, Raymond, you should be a Sith too. I'm just saying. Keo the Bat. How did you get into the fandom? It goes back around 2008 when I was 16 years old. I discovered Fur Affinity, or FA for short, and I wasn't really into like being a fursuit around that time, or really much into the fandom, but I was interested in the furry arts, and so, and the art was amazing. I gotta tell you. And then as time went by, 8 years later, I was watching YouTube videos, especially with my fursuit idol, of course, Manic Nux, and the minute when I saw Manic, it just made me want to have just as much fun and maybe create a character, bring him to life into this fandom. So in case you don't understand, it was basically Fur Affinity and Manic Nux who got me into the fandom. So Tyler Furlong, what's your guilty pleasure in music and movies? My guilty pleasure in movies, I like the Resident Evil movies. I mean, I like them, but they're not good movies. And as far as music goes, there's this thing called Nightcore, where if you hear a song, the tune goes up high. And Nightcore is pretty good, and some Nightcore is bad, so I guess that's pretty much my guilty pleasure. And, of course, My bestie, Margot Rita Raccoon. Can I keep you forever? I love you bunchies, and if I ever lost you, it would be my doom. Margot, as I said before, you're so sweet. I don't know if you can keep me forever though, because I have to get to my job and stuff. So, well, I guess you can for a few hours, maybe, but not forever. Redhead Craig. How many characters do you have? I do have a couple, but this is like my main thing, my main thing here. Like as far as furries go, I do have two other personas, but I don't really talk about them much because they're more like proxies in a way. That makes sense only to me, but yeah, just a few. Maybe one day I'll make a mask out of them. So, Crescent Guardian. What is your favorite thing and least favorite thing about the furry fandom? The greatest thing to me is definitely about the friends you make, and definitely the attention you get too. Sometimes, like it's good to actually meet new people and stuff, and if they want to take a picture, it's good. It's really good. I made like so many friends here in this fandom, I just couldn't believe it. I just really couldn't. Now, the least thing I don't like about this fandom is, to me, it's always a competition. Like, um, there are so many great fursuiters out there that will sometimes when people want to see the greatest fursuit ever, they'll just ignore you, all the hard work you put into this, and pay attention to this other fursuiter there. And it's like some way they tell you that you're not good enough, you know? And I remember seeing one YouTube video where old man refused to hug a partial fursuiter because he wasn't a full fursuiter. And when I saw that, I was so disgusted. And even if he was joking around, it's not funny because, to me, I put a lot of work in my fursuit, everything. And I would be so pissed if someone just goes up to me and tells me I'm not good enough for them to hug them and stuff. I mean, shame on them. Shame on that man. This is not a competition, and I see so many face furs. I gotta admit, guys, I struggle with jealousy sometimes, and the anger and the rage it gets to me sometimes. But I'm proud of my accomplishments in this fan. I'm proud of being Cal Jack Panthermage, and nothing and no one is ever going to take that away from me. And I'm thankful to be where I am now in this fandom stuff, and I I wanted to keep doing this until the day I die. So it's Gray Line. That's what he calls himself. Why did you decide to have a natural panther color scheme? Uh, I don't know. I guess I felt like having. I don't know. I guess it's just what I choose to. So it was just my choice, is all. Oh, Andrew Garcia. How you doing, Andrew? What's your top three favorite TV shows? There's Game of Thrones. Oh my God, I haven't watched TV in a long time. Oh man, do I have you? There's Game of Thrones. What else? What else? Oh no, starting to forget my other two favorite TV shows. Oh yes, American Horror Story, and last but not least, I can't remember where it is. I think it was either like between the Fresh Prince of Bel Air or Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Like, I can't remember my third one. But it's hard to say, Andrew. But I remember my other two. So far, it's Game of Thrones and American Horror Story. Okay, Spider Yoti. Who are the best doggos and why are they coyotes? Um, best doggos. Um, I don't really know any doggos that are the best. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you guys. Like, because no one's better than anyone in this fandom. And why are they coyotes? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna stop this now because I'm gonna head to part two of this Q&A video. So thanks, guys, so much for your patience, and we'll be right back.